everybody, welcome back to the channel for episode 3 of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I feel like there's so many things that I want to talk to y'all about. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for making me feel so freaking welcomed in this community. In case you guys don't know, I have another channel. It's actually my main channel where I play Sims content, and it is such a different world and a different community over here, and I have felt welcomed and supported and loved every step of the way so far. Even if I screw up or mess up, y'all are just the sweetest. I just wanted to let you guys know how much I truly do appreciate that and the words of encouragement. I promise I'm not that much of a newbie to Animal Crossing. Granted, I've only had 75 hours, but you should see those 75 hours on my other island. I feel like I made a lot of progress. I'm a little bit of a slow learner, but once I start picking things up, it kind of snowballs from there. But I haven't played the beginning of the game in 5 years, I want to say, so I kind of forgot all of the original like struggle, and just I was spoiled. I had all of the tools and all of the things unlocked already, so it's kind of been a little humbling to start from the beginning. So I went and did a couple of dailies. I am curious for the question of the day, what is your daily ritual in Animal Crossing? Like when you first opened up the game, what are the motions that you go through? I love learning about everyone's daily routine. I don't have one yet for our island, but I definitely would like to kind of create a little schedule. This balloon got away from me earlier. It went to the other side of the island, so your girl is very patient about getting it this time. I don't think we're gonna get it. Wait, well, we'll get it. Just, I have to wait a minute. There we go. Wait, missed that one. Let me try one more time. Awesome. I actually have a couple presents in our inventory. Y'all remember from the last episode, I said I was going to open them. So let me open them now and just see what we got. Whoa, money actually does fall from the sky in Animal Crossing. We got 10,000 bells there. And then let me open up these other ones. I love presents so much. Oh, we have a pilot's uniform. What about this one? We got 30,000 bells? Are you kidding? That is almost how many bells we had organically. I think we had like 58 or something. Now we have 88. I don't really think there's anything else that we need to do that is super imperative other than just going to greet Blathers. In the last episode, we finally reached the point where Blathers was willing to come check out our desolate island, and the only thing left to do is greet him. So that is what I'm gonna go do now. Blathers is so handsome. He kind of gives me like old professor vibes. Ooh, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus, I will come to conduct research, if you will. Aha, could it be that you are Urban, the personage who chose the location for this tent? That's right. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now regarding the aforementioned research. Truth be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though, I confess, there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a proper museum. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display, that is another matter. Which is where you come in. Woot woot. Allow me to explain. You see, it's not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. Whoo. As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say? I can't just hop over it, you say? Ooh, silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entire deserted island. Pardon me, Urban, while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. There you see, with wood gathered from Cloverbay, one can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hooty hoo! I sent DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well, which brings me to my point. Please, Urban, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers, I have blathered on far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit, 15 more to be precise. I fervently hope that you will donate your precious finds to the cause. One of my favorite things in Animal Crossing is the museum. Surprisingly, I love visiting it and just watching it grow over time. So I'm really excited for us to get started. Not to mention, we finally have the shovel and the vaulting pole. I know, I've been complaining the entire time, and I love you guys so much because you're like, Jen, you can go and get the slingshot from residential services. And towards the end of episode 2, I did realize that, and I felt pretty damn silly, but thank you for being patient with me. I am a very impatient person, if you haven't noticed. I want to come see what's going on with Pierce. Yo, you've been training, Hawkeye. Yeah, I have. What's going on, Pierce? What's the latest? This place gets me so pumped. The breeze, the crashing waves, nature all around us. It's all awesome. I just want to jog laps around the island and catch bugs and fish and lift and lift and lift, Hawkeye. Oh, okay, I felt like he was going somewhere with that. What's going on, little man? Tommy, oh, Urban, it's good to see you. It's good to see you too, Tommy. How are you enjoying island life? Honestly, I'm starting to feel like it's home here. Have you spent much time exploring the beach, Urban? Timmy and Residential Services will buy any of the shells that wash up ashore, should you collect some. I want to go and check really quick our little DIY recipes just to see what we can do. Okay, so we need a few softwoods, a couple hardwoods. I think we have those materials already. All right, I've been hustling very hard. Oh my God, are you kidding me? No, run, Jen, run. I'm gonna run right into my tent. They're not gonna catch me. I'm quicker than you. Lickety split, let's go in the tent. Can we make it? Why does this keep happening to me? I know you guys told me next time I shake the tree, have the net in hand. What does this make? 4 wasp stings? I feel like every episode we get stung. What was I gonna do? I'm so jarred right now. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we're gonna create the shovel. We're also going to create the vaulting pole, but I wanted to see what Nook miles we must redeem. Hold on, why am I, okay. I'm a little frazzled, okay? We have island. I don't know how to say that word, so I'm not gonna even try. That gave us 300 Nook miles. And let me see what else we can collect. Oh, Cast Master is a good one. That also gave us another 300. It has also been brought to my attention that there are other things that we can also buy with our Nook miles, like a wetsuit, which I've told you all, I love swimming in the ocean. It's my favorite thing to do, especially at night. Can't wait to do that with you guys. I know it might get redundant over time, but it's still something I'm looking forward to. So I want to see if I can buy one of those. I think they're about 800 Nook miles. Also, I should be saving these, I feel. You guys can let me know. I love the advice. I've been listening very, very closely, but I feel like we should also see them too, because I don't know if it's too early, but I want to try to travel to like random islands, not like your guys' islands yet, but just random islands so that I can collect different materials and things. So that is definitely a possibility here. Okay, so the one that gave us the most, I feel like, was the Rainy Treasure one. And I feel like that might, oh no, wait, hold on. Active Island Resident, cool. So we have, how many? Just about 3,000 Nook miles. I want to make sure that we didn't forget anything. Wait, do I have a lot of things to sell? Maybe just to kill a couple birds with one stone, I should kind of go and grab a couple more items so that we can sell them. I'm almost feeling like we should keep the mushrooms and things. I am also trying to get some more acorns. I don't know if you guys saw in our little loot, but I do have whatchamacallit? I do have 1 acorn. Yeah, I know. I went and shook all the trees the other day and I only got 1. I think we should probably do the DIYs so that I'm able to go and do some more dailies, but with more tools. So let me just go and put this away really quick. And I guess we can start crafting. What did we need? We needed softwood. Why was I staring at it like that? Don't worry, girl. You're not gonna get a splinter. You might get a stinger to the eye, but you're not gonna get a splinter. God, I am always a mess, and I love how we have like this pet tarantula here. That reminds me of episode 2's question of the day. I asked you guys, have you ever caught a tarantula? And unfortunately, a lot of you haven't. But Also, quite a few of you have. Gwen says, yes, many times. I have never caught one in the cool way that you did. And I said, I think it was just luck and panic. All right, first up, we should probably do the flimsy shovel, and then I'll do our little vaulting pole. I'm kind of excited to explore with you the other side of the island. I'm like really excited actually. So let's keep crafting so we can do that. There's a couple things I've noticed that we are able to use a shovel for. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, your pockets are full. Oh my gosh, of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? I did forget that I put in a couple materials. All right, am I able to maybe put our little wasp's nest next to this one? It's not exactly perfect, but it'll have to do for now. Welcome, Urban. How can I help you? I want to sell some stuff, Timmy. I'm trying to hit 6 figures. Let's do it. All right, I have a whole lot of nada. We got some round mushrooms, some skinny mushrooms. We've got a locust, a cricket, apparently a rare mushroom, a fish. We got a fish. And then we also have a common butterfly and cricket. Oh, that's right. You guys were telling me that I need to donate all of my creatures. We'll do that next time. Like the next batch, I'll donate them. I also found some really cool fish too off camera. One was like a rainbow fish. It was so pretty. Not literally a rainbow fish, but I had like rainbow colors. We are getting 19 bells, which takes us to over 100,000. That is cool. We are just 900,000 short from being millionaires. Let me see what Tom has to say. We're just going to kind of run through the motion. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. What about my home? That was another thing I was going to ask you guys. I kind of like living on the beach right now. I don't really want to put myself in debt, but is it something that I have to do to progress? Like, do I have to do it? Just let me know. We're probably not going to stress it in this episode. I know it might be something that I'm going to be forced to do just to kind of keep the story progressing. Oh, your account is now registered for Miles redemption services. Nook Miles ticket. How much is this? Only Nook Miles Plus members can order this. The Nook Miles Plus service is for customers with home contracts. Custom design pro editor. Ooh, I want that because you can do like custom pathways and things like that. I've seen people do some really cool things with that. Tool ring, it's essential. What is essential? I want the wetsuit. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care. I want this freaking wetsuit. Yes, I do, because I want to swim so bad. I low-key kind of like this bandana because it definitely gives I'm stranded on a deserted island vibe, but that's 500 Nook Miles and I don't need it. So there's also an eye mask and a snorkel plus Nook socks. I want the Nook socks. These are so cute. The knapsack. Oh my gosh, you call it a knapsack? So does my mom. That is so cool. There are a lot of things here that I really, really want. Oh, okay. I need to get out of here because we can't be reckless. We can't be spending our money like that. I feel like I'm the only one this far in the game that hasn't changed their look. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. You can't have over 100,000 bells in your wallet. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put everything in here. I think I'm gonna start with the first 100,000 bells. I'm putting away this flimsy shovel because I am causing nothing but chaos using it. I had to go run and do something really fast, and then by the time I returned, it was already dark on our island, which kind of stinks, but I'm not completely mad at it because I think nighttime is probably my favorite time of the day in Animal Crossing. Before we go to the other side of our island, I wanted to go and dig up these bells. Let me just go and cover that up really quick. Anybody know how to get a money tree? All right, let's go and grab our little vaulting pole and go check out the uncharted parts of our island. Instantly, we are met with so many weeds. I don't even know what to do with them, and tons of trees. I feel like the main part of our island is super packed with trees. But this part of the island definitely has a lot more. Am I able to go and check out the back part of our island? I don't think I'm able to actually, because I can't really see, but we could probably go around. We aren't able to go up to the other levels yet because we don't have a ladder. I wonder when you get the ladder. I think that might be after you start building your home. I can't recall, so it might be something we have to consider. I don't know though. I'm not like really ready to get rid of our tent, but I know it's something we're gonna have to part with here eventually. I'm trying to get this little this little treasure here. Okay, cool. We have one fossil, so we only need like 14 more to go, or 14 specimens to go, right? I don't think he specified what we needed, but I definitely want to see if we can grab more on the other side. And I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they are so beautiful. We have red ones, yellow ones, blue ones. I feel like we have a very, very nice variety of flowers, actually. All right, let me go and grab our little shovel really quick, and then we're gonna dig up this one and see what we got. So we ended up getting another fossil. Blathers was right. We definitely have a lot on the side of the island. Before crossing the other river on our island, I found us a third fossil. Hopefully we can find a few more before we turn these into blathers. Not seeing anything right off the jump, but these little weeds are kind of getting on my nerves. I want to clean them up so badly. Let me just keep moving along. Maybe something will end up standing out to us. Okay, cool. We found another spot. Fossil number 4. Neat. Oh, we also have some coral. So I'll make sure that we go and collect these. Do we have enough room to collect that? Yeah, we do. Our pockets are actually pretty empty, which is great. So we'll be able to come back and check out some of these little shells and whatnot. But I'm not seeing anything else. So I feel like that's probably it for now. I could have sworn I saw a little clam in the sand. Let me go and see if I see him again. I know I saw it. I'm gonna move really slow. Maybe it'll pop up. Okay, I think right here is where I saw it. I got a manila clam. Manila is my favorite flavor of clam. This manila clam could be used as fishing bait. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. I guess while we're here, we might as well take advantage of what the side of the island has to offer. I'm gonna try and catch us this big old fish here. I caught an olive flounder. That's not the pits. I spy with my little eye another clam. So let me go back and grab our shovel. Probably need to do a little bit of inventory organization for sure because it is getting cluttered. But yes, we got ourselves another manila clam. I'm just gonna cover that up really quick. And then we'll take that coral. I'll also grab this shell here. And I feel like we have a spot for one more thing. I don't know if there's any more fish in the water. Oh my gosh, there are so many shells. Did we even check out this part of the island? I don't feel like we did. Well, maybe we did, but we didn't go down this far. There are a bunch of clams in the sand, as you guys can see. And then also, this is where our pier is. It is so freaking pretty. I love it. Also, I mean, I guess I kind of like our map. I can show you kind of what everything is looking like right now. I'm not really sure like how I want to lay this out. So if you have any ideas for me, let me know. I feel like for right now, I'm trying to keep everything kind of localized, and then we'll just branch off over time. I feel like the main part of our island is a lot bigger than the subsequent parts, so we might have a little bit of trouble, but I'm gonna stay optimistic. Let me grab this shell here, and then I feel like we're probably gonna go and return these fossils to Blathers. Please let me know if you have any items to donate or need assistance. I am here to help. Okay, so it looks like he's willing to take the olive flounder. Can we only donate one item at a time? Yikes, that kind of sucks. I wish we were able to like batch donate. It definitely would make things go a little bit faster. This is most assuredly a brachiotail, a splendid specimen in superb condition. All right, we'll donate that. And then I guess that just leaves us with fossil number 3. Fossil number 3 was actually another piece of the, I might be saying this wrong, but the brachio or brachio, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to research that, but we have the pelvis. So far we have the pelvis and the tail of this particular specimen. I'm not sure if it's a dinosaur or what it is. And with this, we need 10 more donations to open the museum. It really took me this entire episode to realize that our villagers have officially planted their homes. This is Pierce's home. I love the colorway of this. And then here is Kat's home. I think it is perfectly Kat. Actually, speaking of Kat, I haven't seen them all day. I want to go and take a little visit and kind of get acquainted with their new home and see what it looks like. So Kat is very much still sleeping in a sleeping bag. They do have this like little table, however, and their crafting bench. But let me see how they're liking their new home. Whoa, what's up with your face? I know every time, Kat, we're meeting each other, I've got some sort of gourd on my face. It's nice to see you, Kat. I just wanted to check in and see how you were, settling in. That makes me feel a little bit better that Kat seems to be happy happy with their new home. Now I want to go and collect a few more things from the shore side and then probably sell them as well, just to kind of get our bells up. There is a fish, you know, I think I'm going to do that first. I'm going to comb the beaches, right? I'm going to kind of pick up everything that we can that is new and harvestable. And then I'll probably go on a little, I guess, fishing excursion. Oh, what happened here? Oh my gosh, Gulliver. Ugh. Waiter, somebody put salt in this water. Gulliver, I'll have to come back to you. I wanted to take a picture with him, but my eye is quite literally an eyesore. So I think what we're gonna do is probably make some medicine. All we need is one wasp's nest, which we have an abundance of because, you know, we keep getting stung and all that. And I need to go to the other side of the island really quick and grab a couple weeds. Now, with our luck, it wouldn't be a bad idea to stock up on some medicine. Then we'll come back over and see if it's possible to wake Gulliver up. I feel awful that he's just kind of laying there. He looks cold and alone and sad. I'm gonna just kind of clean up this area really quick because, yeah, I mean, while we're here, you know, I don't think it would hurt. And then I'll go back and make some medicine for our little wasp sting over here. Okay. Wow, this is so relaxing. It really is. I'm having so much fun playing with you guys, truly. It's definitely teaching me the art of just being calm and chill and zen, if you will. Let me get us over to our little crafting station here. That tarantula has it out for me every time I turn. I feel like it's watching me. It's kind of creepy. Let's craft. I'm gonna just make the one for now. And in the future, I think it'd probably be a really good idea just to keep the wasp's nest on us in case we have to make more. So we're gonna be all done for now. And I'm gonna take this if I am able to fix our little boo-boo. Good as new. Another thing that I want to work on is our clothing because I feel like we just look so basic, so beginner, you know? Gulliver, I think all of us at one point probably washed ashore like this, but you're starting to kind of freak me out. A vast storm's a-coming. Brace yourself, lads. Hard to starboard, tough to port, stern to stern. Okay, I don't think he's waking up anytime soon. Oh wait, hold on. I want to catch this. I think this would be great to give to Blathers. We ended up catching ourselves a hermit crab. Fun fact, I used to have hermit crabs. And yes, I did get it from the mall, which is awful, by the way. I ended up getting them when I was a kid. Listen, I was 10. I would never, ever do that again. They are not easy pets to take care of, at least for me. Okay, I forgot what they were named. One was called Shelby, and then, yeah, girl, just let it go. The one was called Shelby, and I forgot what I named the other one, actually. I really have no idea. But every time I see hermit crabs in Animal Crossing, I think of them. I really do. They're so sweet. I was going to kind of just coast around the shoreline to see if we can get some things, but what do we have that we can give to Blathers? So far, we only have a hermit crab. So maybe it would be a good idea for me to kind of go and see if there's anything else to collect on the beaches. I kind of feel like on this side of the beach especially, we pretty much collected everything minus, oh my gosh, there are so many hermit crabs right now. I'm gonna lose this one. Damn. Okay, maybe I'll just go with the fishing net so that we're better prepared next time. All right, so we have the, oh, message in a bottle. That is awesome. Okay, cool. I'm excited for that. Should we head over, you think? I'm thinking we should probably empty our pockets right here by the shoreline, and then we can just always come back and pick up the items that we ended up dropping. I hate that I have so many things just scattered around right now, but until we can expand our pockets, it's truly the best that I can do. And the last thing I'm going to do is maybe a sea snail. I feel like that should give us enough room, but maybe I should also drop these little tree branches too. I kind of had an intrusive thought, but is it possible for your vaulting pole to break when you're on the other side of the island and you have like no way to get back? Because I'm starting to think I might need a backup of those two, you know, just with how our luck goes. Let me go and grab a couple more of these shells. It might be kind of hard to see right now, but off in the right hand corner, there's the moon peeking through. It looks like it might be maybe like a crescent moon or like a quarter moon. I'm not really familiar with the phases of the moon, but I just wanted to show you because it's so beautiful. Also, I did see some bubbles here in the ocean, and if you are new to Animal Crossing and you're wondering about how like to kind of swim and catch things in the ocean, there will be bubbles there. I don't know if y'all can see those kind of like straight ahead, but those bubbles indicate that there is a creature underneath the surface, and if you're able to swim, you can catch them. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let me see if I can find any more fish that are willing to be caught. I'm really sad that we ended up scaring that big one over there. Wait, hold on. I see. Wait a second. Don't get discouraged yet. I do see another big one over here. I'm going to try to get this. Can we get on the rocks? There we go. This one was definitely a lot harder to catch. I caught a ray. A few more and I'll have a tan. I genuinely think Blathers is going to be super impressed with that catch. And since we are doing so good, maybe we should aim for a couple more. I caught a football fish. Some countries call it a soccer fish. Isn't this that one fish that everybody was talking about like a while ago? I actually ended up seeing the exact same fish in The Sims once, and I damn near freaking cried. Notice like for some skittish creatures, if you are very calm and slow moving, you have a much better chance at catching them. So we have 1, 2, 3, I think 3 for sure, specimens to donate to Blathers. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and do that. I'm not sure if these ones have already been donated because that was what Tom Nook said he was going to do. So I think we'll just go and try our luck really quick. I just donated one of the hermit crabs and he told me the hermit crab was an insect. It's a bug. Is that true? Because if so, I'm pretty positive Blathers just taught me something. That is interesting. Anyway, yeah, he already has the damselfly. It is the seahorse that he doesn't have. So in case you're ever confused if there's duplicates, it'll just gray it out if he already has the specimen, which is great. So I can end up actually taking the the damselfly and all the other like kind of duplicates over to Tommy or whatever, and then he will end up buying them. So that's actually pretty cool. Awesome. All right, so I want to get out of here. Okay. Oh, seahorses don't have any stomachs. That's interesting. Very, very fascinating stuff. Thank you, Blathers. Before we go over to residential services again, I want to open the message in a bottle. To whoever's into strange bottles, I set my mind to making up the next big thing in DIY recipes, and lo and behold, I'd had this genius idea. My great ideas in this bottle here. Take a chance on it. You'll see. Try it and see what happens. Now, get to work. Knox. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a barrel. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It is 12:36 p.m. this happy Friday, November 14th, 2025. Now for today's news. Oh my stars, would you believe it? There isn't any. Well, I guess this makes this a rather short news broadcast. That's all for me. Bye now. I wanted to move on to the next day because I felt like last night we kind of reached our peak with things to do. Off camera though, I did collect a bunch of these manila clams. I'm hoping that we can turn them into fish bait and get even better catches. I also snagged a couple things for Blathers. For instance, we got a moth, a cricket, which I think he might already have, but I got this bagworm. They kind of hang from the tree, and I was stealth enough to actually catch one with my net. I think our wetsuit is in the mailbox, but because we have all of these manila clams that we need to turn into fish bait, we're probably gonna have to do that first before we can put anything else in our pockets. I don't think we need anything other than manila clams, so I'm gonna create 7 of these, and then I'll just kind of lay them on the island and we can use them as we need to. I made some fish bait. 1 down, 6 more to go. I'm gonna leave our fish bait next to our medicine items. We'll probably come back and grab this later. Surprisingly, it did not take that long to make them, which is great, right? But I can't wait for bulk crafting. I'm so excited for that. You have no idea. All right, let's go and retrieve our wetsuit from the Nook Mileage Program. Esteemed Urban, we wish to express our gratitude for your continued use of the Nook Stop and the Nook mileage program. The item you claimed via our redemption service is attached to this message. Thank you. I'm going to place this in our pockets, and that means officially we can start exploring uncharted waters. Let me open this really quick. And our wetsuit looks like this. I kind of want to wear it so y'all can see how freaking cute we look. I love it. I just need like some flippers or some sandals. Now I'm kind of regretting that we didn't buy the little scuba mask. I'm gonna just have myself wear this. I want to see if maybe we can get some clothes today, but I want to do a couple things first. I'm probably gonna skip our dailies, and I'm gonna go straight for collecting the remaining items for Blathers. I think we only have 6 more that we need to discover, so I'm gonna grab this really quick. And obviously this is a bag of bells. We have 1,000 bells here. I'm still shocked that we ended up with over 100,000 that quickly. I don't know, it just feels fast to me. I feel like in my first island I struggled so much more. so much more. And now with our little flimsy shovel, if we eat fruit, we're able to actually move our trees and things around. So that is also very exciting. Tons of mushrooms this afternoon, I'm noticing. We got a fossil. Let me see if there's anything down here really quick. We're gonna check. Wait, there's another message in a bottle. Let me go and grab that really fast too. And then I want to go over here really quick. Oh, it looks like Gulliver's gone, right? Wasn't he here last night, or was it on the other side of the island? I can't remember where he was sleeping. I feel like it was actually right here. Having this shovel also means that we can move my misplaced mums, which is really exciting because having them grow there is kind of stressing me out. How long does it take for them to grow? Because I feel like their growth is a little stunted, and that is totally my fault. While we're searching for some more items, I figured we might as well vault to the other side of the island. And actually, I need to put away our bells. It gives us 18. So what are we at, like 120 or something? I know it's not ideal that I'm like waiting until we have enough bells to be able to build our home, but I think in the next episode, we're definitely going to start working towards that. Because I feel like even though y'all haven't been able to give me a definitive answer, I feel like that is probably our next step in terms of being able to do more with Cloverbay. All right, I'm gonna move over here. I gotta pull out this vaulting pole again. I'm not seeing any fossils, unfortunately, on this side, but maybe we'll get lucky over here. And also in the next episode, I'll probably do a little bit of landscaping. I know in the update that there's going to be this, I think he's like a mole or something, and he'll be able to help you like clean up things. So if your islands are in disarray, you don't have to worry about it. He's going to help you. I forgot what his name was. I'm excited for that. Even though I love the grind of cleaning up my island, I know for a lot of you that are coming back to yours, that might be just a little overwhelming. We only found 3 fossils, but I feel like there's a certain number or maybe even a limit of fossils that you'll find on your island daily. I'm not sure what those are either, but I do believe there is a cap on that. So we have a couple more spaces in our inventory for creatures to find. So what I think I'm gonna do is put away our shovel, and maybe we'll do a little bit of swimming. I'll definitely emphasize on this more in the next episode, but I kind of wanted to play around with this. Oh, we forgot our slingshot yesterday, so let me go and grab that. Actually, that gives us 2 spaces now, which is fine. Is there any bubbles? Oop, I see some bubbles. Oh, look at us diving into the water. That is so cute. Okay, hold on. I'm a little slow when it comes to swimming, but if we dive, there we go. All right, we are on the hunt, except that really wasn't much of a chase, now was it? We caught ourselves a sea cucumber. I never knew catching one of those would be so freaking exciting. But I think it's because it's our first catch. Now I'm gonna go in for this one here. Is this one actually moving? Okay. A little bit faster than the sea cucumber. This is a sea slug. It's kind of salty about that. I would be a little salty too if I was that slug. I'm just minding my own business and somebody yanks me out of my home. That doesn't sound very fun. Well, our pockets are full yet again, unless there's something I could probably drop, but wait, hold on. The DIY. I'm so silly. I could have easily opened this and we would have had one more spot. Maybe we'll go dip back into the ocean really quick. Dear person, I don't know. I thought of this DIY recipe while I was letting loose during dance practice. I'll share it with you since you found this bottle. You'll want to use it all the time. From Pinky, the master crafter. It's a lock stool. We do have one last spot in our pocket, so I think we should just go back in the water and try our luck. I'm having a lot of fun swimming. I think there are some bubbles over here too. Hopefully this one will be a little bit quicker. No, not really. It's kind of slow. What did we end up catching? Oh, cool. We got ourselves a mussel. It's been working out, unlike us, that's for sure. And hold on. We got to work fast on this one because it's about to go right over the ocean. Go, girl. Go, girl. You're gonna have to back up just a little bit. Oh my God, I'm anxious. I don't want to. Oh, thank God. I was so afraid we were going to lose that in the tide. We got to drop something. What do I want to drop? I guess I could just drop these tree branches right now because I don't really need them. But let me see what this present consists of. Oh, a flashy flower sign. I kind of want to check this out. Oh, wait, this is... Wait, hold on. Girl, put the damn slingshot away. Please, before you poke somebody's eye out. I am the literal worst when it comes to the tools. I'm always running into stuff or hitting somebody with them. But look at the flower sign. It looks like it has... Now, I may be wrong, but it looks like it has perhaps like Japanese letters on it. This is so beautiful. I love that. That's a really great find. I'm super, super excited about that. Okay, we have all the things that we need for Blathers, right? I don't know if we're able to donate mussels per se, but I know that we definitely have fossils to give him and then maybe a couple other items in here. I'm really hoping that he's going to be happy with this selection, and who knows, maybe we'll even find some fossils that will complete the other projects that we've been working on. Why, hello, Urban. Thank you for visiting. Please let me know if you have items that you need to donate or perhaps you need assistance. I am here to help. We are here to assess some fossils. I'm probably just going to have him do this, and I'll let you guys kind of know through the process what he finds. After some consideration, I can safely declare this fossil to be a Dimetrodon torso. Our second fossil was deemed to be a Stego torso. Our last and final fossil, and also the last item that we need to donate in order for Blathers to open his museum, is a Dione tail. No idea what dinosaur this belongs to, but this is the key to opening the museum. I am so freaking excited. What do you say? Will you donate this fossil for the betterment of our museum? Of course, I am going to donate it. How wonderful. I'll add it to our collection. Does this mean? Yes, it is done. Wait, hold on. The Dionysus is complete? Wait a minute. We completed the entire collection for that? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. I can't wait for us to go and check that out. I do believe this means we have acquired the number of specimens required. At last, we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Oh my, I must make haste and prepare for the museum opening. There's just so much to do. I had a few more specimens to donate to Blathers, like the sea slug, the sea cucumber, and I guess he was going to take the mussel, but due to construction, he is unable to accept any donations right now. However, if we did stumble across a fossil, he's still able to assess those for us. Anyways, you guys, I think what I'm going to do is end this episode here. I'm going to start filming episode 4 immediately right after this. In case you were wondering, sometimes I do a couple things off camera, like talk to our villagers or just do other like random odds and ends. Just to kind of make a little more progression. So don't think I'm forgetting about them, especially our villagers. I love them both very, very much. In fact, I actually saw a cat earlier sitting underneath this tree and I wanted to see what was going on with them, but it looks like they ended up getting up and I don't even know where they are now, but hopefully we'll find them in the next episode. But I want to thank you guys so much for being so amazing and welcoming me into this community. It really does mean a lot. I love and I look forward to all of your comments, and I just can't wait to see our little community here on YouTube grow. I have no words, just gratitude, and I just want to say thank you for everything, and I'm just looking forward to what's to come next. All right, you guys. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.